Today's job, I have to check a process that last night there seemed to be an issue with. Now this is still doing the soft relational constraints. Now when I made now running through a series of source trees, and this source tree is just of a single genus, and this is the output. The genus was called Cryptoceras. So let's find Cryptoceras in the foster file, which is here. So because this genus is the focus of this source tree, I expected only these to be included in the output matrix. But you can see there's a whole load of other stuff which I was a bit surprised to see. Now, by definition, this would any phylogeny, it would be a monophyletic group. So anything not in the tree, everything else, would not be a big issue. The only thing I was concerned was if there's Cryptoceras which couldn't be inferred from this tree, and they would be constrained outside of this group. So this needed checking. So here's where this file is printed. So the set of constraints is made for everything derived from a given child node of a split, and everything else is excluded from the constraint. So the list goes through this object here, and it wasn't well named, but turns out these are only members of the constraint tree. And looking more closely, so the input species matrix 489, the matrix representation of the source tree 316, which is less. That means actually it's not everything included in the output. So what is going on? Looking at the log, and I found the reason here. So this is quite a small source tree, 22 terminals. The in-group is single genus Cryptoceras and is one out-group. Master termes, and look here, high taxon assigned is Termitoides. It says no rank, although this is probably a superfamily, and you can see 300 co-ones being assigned to that. So this is an issue here. There's a whole load of stuff being assigned into the outgroup. So what I did, the issue was I would normally exclude the outgroup from the algorithm to infer higher taxa. And so I've put in the outgroup here and run this again. And the outgroup is now excluded from the algorithm to assign higher taxa, so it just comes up with the same thing, species, master termes, and then only one of the co-ones assigned to that. So that should fix the problem. So now we'll look again at the output file, which is src faster, and bingo, we have only the members of the source tree and nothing else. So in this case it wasn't exactly a bug, and even if I made a mistake again and assigned a higher taxa to the output, it shouldn't be a big problem. It's not going to cause any obvious error. But still, the outgroup, of course, is not the focus of any source. So this should be excluded. Anyway, this problem is now fixed. So it's just a case I need to make sure. See, I haven't really changed this. I need to get the outgroup for each of these source trees and put it into the exclusion. I need to get the outgroup for each source tree. These are several source trees for roaches, and I need to just pull out the outgroup species and put it into there. And that should fix this issue for all of them. And and it will look like this. I think this is called a matrix representation of a topology, but with some additional processes in there. But seem to be working, and job done. Till next time.